Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host T70, bringing you guys another VR chat video. And today I am starting a new series on the channel called T70 Cribs. And will be a series that I'll be going around and just going over people's worlds and reviewing them. Yeah, I sort of got this idea because piggyback from that video that me and Keaton and Josh did, going on to that club world and just being absolutely foolish. I thought the way he reacted to various things in the room just kind of just sparked this idea. I'm like, you know what? What if I go around and just like do like VR world reviews? You know what I mean? And just go from there. But this is obviously, a more serious, not more serious, but more chill review. Obviously, I'm not like gonna be, like what I did in the last video with Keaton. But yeah, I thought I would just start with my worlds, and I also want to review a personal friend of mine. Goes by the name of Phoenaxx. He's a great guy. He is the guy who is responsible for this, responsible for my avatar. Absolutely amazing job. Love the aesthetics of this guy, and love my gear on this guy. Looks amazing. In my opinion, he's the best guy when it comes to racer gear, and I think he makes the best avatars out there for racer gear. That's my personal opinion. I think he's the best. He does an exquisite job, and I want to personally thank him because not only for my avatar, but in general, just personally thank him for all the inspiration and the tools he gave me and everything he's taught me to sort of create this. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even gone this far. No way. So I thank you very much, Phoenaxx. And this is a personal review for my worlds, and also yours as well, and just to kind of show your world off. And yeah, but welcome to T70's Garage, work in progress. So I mean, I'm calling it a garage, but you can call it a chill room if you like, because it could be a chill room too. It looks like almost like a basement, like kind of like a basement. But I don't know. I guess you could keep a car in your basement. It's not wrong. At least I would. I would totally keep a car in my basement. I have, obviously, my dream boy over here, the 70s Charger. Absolutely love her to death. And I have put custom textures on her. These are all textures that I made for the 70s Charger. The 500s inside did come with the 500. If you can just sort of see that. Crouch here. The V8 Magnum 500s inside, and I have chairs you can sit in it. Whoop! I think I sit just fine in here. A lot better than my DeLorean, that's for sure. Because my DeLorean, I just like kind of break through the ceiling. Nobody can really fit in the DeLorean, that's for sure. Though everybody I know who sits in the DeLorean can't fit in the DeLorean unless you're like a really small character, and then you just you can't even reach the pedals, sort of thing. You just sit on the seat, and your head's like just right there. The DeLorean's very, very flat in comparison to all the other cars I have. But in terms of putting a seat in, I try to lower the seats as much as possible, but didn't quite work with the DeLorean. But the Charger definitely did. Charger has a lot more headspace. So yeah, SDK3. There's a lot more convoluted stuff going on. I mean, I shouldn't really say convoluted, but there is obviously more possibilities you can do with SDK3, and I'm still learning how to do bits and pieces of it. Lots of bits and pieces of it, of course. I'm not too sure how to make triggers yet. Like, I don't know how to turn off mirrors and stuff for SDK3, not yet. I do know how to do it in number 2, SDK2, but it doesn't work quite the same at SDK3 because there is a udon like map thing to make things trigger, go away, and stuff like that. Like you go into this menu, and there's you have all your list of objects and assets, and they all get attached to this one line, and it looks really convoluted to me. Yeah, I'm kind of lost when I look at it, look a little overwhelmed. So I'm like, okay, I will take care of this when I can sit down and like, understand what's going on here, so I don't break anything, sort of thing. So once I figure out that, and I don't necessarily have to do that actually, because this world's going to be a small world anyway. I mean, I don't think anyone so far, everybody I've invited into this world has not have any lag issues. There's really not a whole lot going on. Obviously, this is not my airport where there's like lots of assets and stuff, lots of airplanes, cars, and machines everywhere of that nature. But yeah. But one of the cool things is this new video player, which can render up to 8K. Yeah, 8K, and basically drop a link in. It's got a very hi-fi audio buff to it, which is nice. And what I'm thinking in the next update is to break this off here, make a little room, and the next room have like some sort of gallery or some sort, or pictures of greatest moments that I've had on the channel, if you will. So yeah, but not much to it. Just a very chill world with a pool table. And I will demonstrate the pool table. So here you go. Okay, so this pretty much works like 8-Ball on the, if anyone's played the 8-Ball app on your phone, works exactly the same. Ooh, damn. Shit. That's a pretty good shot. Wow, okay. That was funny. Just completely yeeted the cue ball right into the damn hole. So there you go. I'm not too sure how to make to change the tables and stuff like that. I'm not too sure how to do that quite yet, but obviously there's actually pool table dedicated worlds, and they have like a very more fancier UI. So when you get into the table, right? You're just, so for example, you're doing this at the bottom of the screen. At the bottom of my screen, there will be like balls, color balls on both sides, and it'd be like, okay, so this team scored this and this team scored that, and so it would display who would win. But in this case, it still will give off that, but it'll be displayed in the menu here, and it'll be displayed, and when the person wins, it will say game over, basically. Be end game. So yeah, but it does show that right here, of course. But in other worlds I've seen where they've had a display right there at the bottom, pretty much. I'm not too sure how to do that. That's probably like a more advanced UI sort of thing. I don't know how to do that quite yet. So, but I'll look into it. I like venturing with this sort of stuff right now, and I'll figure it out, hopefully, eventually. But onto my next world. Onto my next world. I will go to my hangar now, my airport. Ta-da! Welcome to T70s Airport. Yes, full-fledged airport mixed with cars and planes and more planes and cars. Yeah. I spent roughly about 3 to 4 months on this world. It's got a lot more in it than my garage does, obviously. And my favorite party piece of this whole thing is my UFO that you can pick up and throw. Oh, no, that didn't work. 1 second. If I can just grab it. Where's the trigger? There we go. Oh, nope. Hold on. It does work. It does work, believe me. Once I flick it, there we go. I have tried to fix the force on that, but it's a working, spinning UFO. Yeet! And off to space she goes. She'll be back in like, no, I didn't throw her that hard, I guess. Sometimes I can throw her out of orbit, like completely out of orbit, and she'll just like disappear completely out of the skybox. So she's coming down fairly slowly, but she rotates. It does make sound effects, so I can, if you can hear that. I have sound volume turned on because I have music playing in my world. I don't want to get canceled for that, get a copyright. You know how YouTube is. But yeah, I have sound effects, and it rotates. So I have a animation script, a very custom animation script that I made, and attached it to it, and it works. And I'm surprised it worked because I was like, holy shit, it works. And I was like, oh my god. I wasn't expecting that. Like, I really wasn't. You know? Um, like, I always wanted to have a UFO in a game, and I never would have thought that I would have been the guy to make one for myself. So, yeah. But I have various vehicles. I have a Boeing 727 in here. I have a C-119 Fairchild boxcar. I have a Yunkas 52, which is a personal airplane of my friend's there. He absolutely die-hard fan of this airplane. So I had to throw it in for him. And there's a seat inside somewhere. Still got to fix the collisions and maybe put an interior on here because there's nothing in it. Yeah, but I made these engines myself, actually, because when I first got her, she didn't have any engines, so I made the engines and props myself. 12-cylinder radial BMW, sitting in the Yunkas 52. And I believe I put the same ones into the Fairchild because the Fairchild has a 12-cylinder as well. I just shrunk it down, and it came with propellers, came with props, but it came with a prop hub, but it didn't come with the engine, so I had to just eyeball it and then put the engines in and put it in. So I made my own engine asset, my own custom BMW V12, not V12, 12-cylinder radial. Yeah. Got an international truck here. That is my friend Henry's favorite truck, and I got his dad's company label on it, and I have an ATC tower, which I will go teleport to. Yes, in this world you can jump very high and run very fast, very floaty. One small step for T70. Lol. And not much in here. Just a simple ATS. Oh, sorry, ATS. ATC, air traffic control tower. And you have a good view of the Zeppelin, and you have a good view of the airport and runways. I still need to put stuff over here in this area because it's a little bit dead. But I don't know. This world's already sitting at like 100 megabytes, so I don't want to make it too big. But you can sit in the chairs and just chill. Oh, that's one. Oh God, I just confused myself. Yeah, you can sit in the chairs and chill. I found I googled up like a airport carpet, looking for like a very 80s airport carpet, and this is exactly what this texture is. It's actually directly an actual 80s airport like carpet, because I really wanted to have that like feel, you know, like you were just like in like an airport terminal, but like in an ATC tower, you know. So I kind of went for that. 2-in-1. Whee! Break my legs. I was thinking, so with this world, I was thinking eventually, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out, but I would love to have an airplane like come in and make a landing, and then like animate and just come down and make a landing like periodically, or have an airplane fly around. That'd be kind of cool. Just ideas that I'm having, if I can get them to work. Also, in my world, you can have these movable mirrors, which you can use to take photos of. I got one in the hangar as well. And so I used to have a massive mirror in here and a massive one over there, just for the sake of like keeping things kind of optimized and performance like friendly for everybody. I just put one in here, put a movable mirror, and then I turned all the other mirrors off. I have my very custom LS swapped, supercharged, turbocharged, would never work in any existence, but and in my fantasy, I would think. I have an LS swap Cessna. Super blown Cessna with nitro in it. If only it worked that way in IRL. That would be one crazy ass Cessna. There is an actual LS swap Cessna though. There is an FAA approved LS swap Cessna. It does exist. And so that's where I kind of got the idea from, but I just took it to the next level, made it a hot rod plane. So, yeah. So yeah, triggerable mirrors. I hear my music playing from here. Shut that off real quick. Also, I have engine displays. I have the 3800 from the Grand Prix in here. So I need to work on this a lot more. It's a mess. It's a combination. Well, you guys all saw me build this thing from the ground up, pretty much. I had a broken Pontiac Grand Prix frame, and I put it together using an S13, and I used the S13 as donor parts for the Pontiac Grand Prix, which worked. I think it worked, but hopefully I can make some more engine display labels and stuff like that for all of these guys. But I only have the Grand Prix engine, and I only have the Charger engine so far, but to come. So I got the Magnum 440 in here, and I have probably one of the coolest things about this display is you can change out the cars, or you can just mix and match and smash all of them together, whichever works for you. Whatever is more satisfying for you to see. But I have a 71 Challenger. I have a 70s Charger, 69 Charger. I have all of them pretty much here. All the great ones, in my opinion. I do like the 72, 73 as well, and also the 67 Fastback. But in my opinion, these are like my top three, I would say, Mopars. Actually, if I were to include a fourth one in there, I'd probably include a 58 Fury as well. I absolutely love the Plymouth 58 Fury. Christine's a beautiful car, absolutely. But you can turn them all off, whichever car you want to sit in. I need to fix the chairs and such, and like realign them properly so that you can just sit in all of them, but properly. That may not quite work through all of them, but yeah, gotta fix that. Got guns, got grabbable weapons. If I can just grab it, there we go. Where's my mirror? I have a UFO. Can toss around the map. Yeet. Yeah, she's going over there. Need to fix this. Bad me. Oh, okay. I thought I actually went to the map for a second. Oh boy. There's my M16. Yes, as you guys all know, my favorite AR is an M16. Absolutely love the M16. Kind of had to this one comes with the M203 grenade launcher on it. Definitely inspired off of Scarface's M16. That's exactly what it is, actually. It's actually Scarface's M16. Try to make it exactly the same with the... I had to modify the magazine. The magazine I had to duplicate and make an extended magazine, or flip magazine that he had in the movie. So I did that. Have Jaeger's 416 in here as well, with his ACOG, because, you know, Ubisoft doesn't want to give him back his ACOG, so I did it. And it actually does line up with the sights, so I spent quite a bit of time doing. That actually lines up point to point with the sight. It's hard to tell, but if you grab it, I know that I actually sat in there. I zoomed in to the ACOG, and I actually lined it up with the top of the iron sight there. So it does line up. Quite much it does. I have a Nitro Express, my favorite revolver of all time, as well. Again, all these assets I basically got off of 3D Warehouse, and they're all for free. And I'm very lucky and grateful that they all were for free. So yeah, I just poured them in here, and yeah. And I got a lot of personal photos in here as well. This is Swiss Cake's office. Yep. Swiss Cake's office. He loves tanks, and I put a tank on his desk. Loves airplanes. This is actually his personal photos that he has taken. That Antonov photo is mine, and so is that MD-11 over here. Yeah, MD-11. All these other photos are mine as well. So I've put his photos in here, my photos in here. I got photos of the back over here, just of personal moments that I've had on the channel. Got a picture of me and Phoenaxx over there at the club. You know, we be vibing. And some shots from Forza Horizon 3, COD Mobile, and Speeder's absolute masterpiece of a Crown Victoria. Had to put that in here. Definitely a gallery piece, if you know what I'm saying. Definitely a gallery piece. And then here's that one time when we were streaming with Phase, T70 racers plus Phase plus tank. That was a killer time, and that was a great picture. I think I was like, I had to save this because we ended up winning that battle royale, and it was like, holy shit, we're streaming with Phase, and we got a whole tank, and we're just vibing. It was a great moment. And so now that we have reached 1,000 subscribers, I think that I will include like some sort of like plaque in the middle, like a celebration plaque saying "Yay, we reached 1,000" and stuff like that. So yeah, and onto the next world, not my world, but Phoenaxx's world. Um, Again, phenomenal man. He has taught me everything, how to do and build VR worlds. So let's show off his stuff. And this is where you can go pick up a set of race gear like mine, pretty much. And yeah, our friend's world. This is Phoenaxx's chill apartment, gear apartment. And yeah, this is the guy who taught me how to make my VR world. Made my VR Ava. Put T70 on my visor. Fucking absolute love this guy right here. Absolutely love this guy because it's very me all over. So in terms of aesthetics and racing vibe, absolutely love it. And I can't thank you enough, Phoenaxx. Thank you very very much for making my avatar, my character, come to life here. And I'll never forget it, dude. Absolutely never forget it. And so I thought I would take a time to just, review his world and showcase it. So here we are. He has a photo studio. Let's go to the photo studio. This is where you can like take pictures, selfies, and with your friends, and have a great time here. Just get a bunch of photos, and you can change the background, whatever works for your character. Black, green, yellow, blue, red. Very, very nice. Well done. Yeah. And he's got a video player as well. A lot bigger than mine. And, well, I made mine to be kind of like fit in an office, and but his works as a nice living room space, so it looks like a very big 70-inch TV, if you will. Yeah. And he has some personal photos. There's one of me there. You can see me in a DeLorean there. That was a day that he helped me make the banner. So if you guys see on the channel, and also my Twitch as well, you'll see it. There, you'll see the picture of me just sitting in the DeLorean, just like vibing and driving with it. You know what I mean? So there was a world that has a really nice DeLorean. Better than mine. Way better than my DeLorean. Way, way, way better. Which I'll definitely showcase actually after this episode. That's probably where I'll begin with in the next episode of T70 Cribs, is that world. Yeah, yeah, absolutely very chill atmosphere, and he does avatars, a lot of racing avatars, the best racing avatars in my opinion. I think he does a phenomenal job. He's got different ones. Welcome to my little hangout hub where you can find public avatars. These avatars are mostly created from assets from Fortnite and MotoGP to create some more geared biker avatars. Thanks for checking out my world. Yeah. So this is basically very custom stuff he does. Absolutely amazing job. And oh damn! I just noticed he said special thanks to me. God damn! Thank you too, Phoenaxx. I appreciate that. Again, I can't thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough, dude. You are an absolute amazing person. You know, yeah, I guess I could kind of should basically share a story here. Uh, but you know, there was that one day where a friend of mine gave me some advice to like, why don't you just check out VR chat, try to make some new friends and whatnot. And I was kind of second guessing it a little bit. And I know I've seen like funny videos of like VR chat, and I'm just like, you know what? Why not? So there were two people that I met within that first week that lifted my spirits up because I was in a pretty bad emotional headspace, and sometimes I get that. Sometimes I get that way. Yeah, it's still quite bad, but what kind of gave me something to hold on to cling on to start off with was Phoenaxx, man. He absolutely was just we just clicked. We sat one day, we just watched the Terminator, and we just had a small conversation, and that was it. And we just became friends. And I'm thinking, it's like, what if I could create my own VR world? Is that possible? And he's like, go ahead, man, do it. Like, he just completely gave me the encouragement. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, where do I begin? How does this work? How do you do all this? And he just sends me like a package, like a nice information package and a message. And I break it down, take it down slowly, and I started from there. And I made my own VR world, and thanks to you, Phoenaxx. I appreciate that, because it gave me something to work on, gave me something to hobby on, and I didn't think that I would be able to do it do it at all. I'm not, definitely wasn't my skilled field of expertise, uh, and it gave me a lot of encouragement to say like, oh shit, I can actually do this. You know what I mean? Like, damn. So it was definitely a confidence booster, and it was like, now I have something that I can hobby on and work on, and continue the adventure. So thank you very much, Phoenaxx. I deeply appreciate that. And yeah, so yeah, this is his world. And so if you guys want to check him out, he goes by a name of it's Code Black, or Code Black, I believe, and I'll put link in description. He has some pretty funny videos of him on phasmophobia and his friends of his, and having an absolute diabolical time. And yeah, so go check him out. Go check out his world. And yeah. One more thing. One thing I cannot get over is the absolute realism of these curved monitors. I have to say, they're really realistic. In my world, I only have like a nice little flat like box, and in here he has like proper curved monitors. I'm like, it looks so real. It look absolutely so real. And they looks amazing. So yeah, love the lighting in this room, atmosphere, great world, great avatars, great work you do. Can't say it enough. Thank you very much, Phoenaxx. And definitely go check out his world. So if you're looking for, racing avatars, he's the man to go to. He's the man. This is the world to go to. Best gear in all the land of VR. That's all I gotta say. Best gear in all the land of VR. And there you have it. I'm your host, T70. Catch you guys in the next episode of T70 Cribs Review. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm your host, T70. Take care.